What to look for in a web hosting provider. Your website is one of the most critical assets, and deciding which web hosting provider to put your trust in can be stressful. After all, the right host will ensure your website is fast and always up and running. A bad one could cause you headaches, a ton of cash, and even your reputation. So how do you know which one to choose for your business? Here are 5 common server types. Shared hosting, typically the most cost-effective and simplest method of hosting. Shared hosting is exactly what the name implies. Your website will be shared on the same server as other websites. Dedicated server hosting. You rent the server and only your website resides there. You essentially gain complete control over your website. VPS, also known as Virtual Private Server. Here, you share your server with other websites. However, your website is hosted in a specific space on the server. VPS provides more control over your website and more storage, but it's not as costly as a dedicated server. VPS hosting isn't ideal for handling very high levels or surges of traffic. Cloud hosting. This one is increasingly becoming the hosting provider of choice. The server is virtual rather than physical and runs in the cloud. You can connect to it from anywhere. With a managed hosting, providers of managed hosting do almost all of the work for you. They will set up and replace hardware and software, and they provide technical support, monitoring, and all updating. Here are a few things to review. Your anticipated traffic. Most providers charge for storage and bandwidth usage, so you will want to have an idea of how much traffic you are likely to receive. Just keep in mind that the goal is growth, so use optimistic projections. You don't want a sudden surge in traffic, for example, after a successful email campaign or when a blog post goes viral to bring your website down. Level of assistance. Will you need plenty of support initially and/or long-term? Providers offer a range of customer service options. Some provide basic phone support during specific hours. Others offer 24/7 phone support. Some providers even will take over complete management and maintenance of your website, including monitoring and resolving security issues, fixing software glitches, and managing backups. Extra feature capabilities. Make sure the provider can accommodate any special needs you may have. For example, hosting email or obtaining an SSL certificate. Figure out exactly what you need for your website and ensure you are getting what you need without impacting the overall cost too much. Security features. You will be storing internal data and customer data, and you need to ensure it is secure. Choose a hosting provider that offers SSL certificates and IP deny services, that runs firewalls and malware detection, and that regularly monitors and responds for anomalies. You will also want a provider that offers 24-hour backup to limit the amount of data you can lose should a server go down unexpected. Overall, it largely depends on your business needs and budget, but we hope you found this general information useful for your research and finding a web hosting provider.